Hello, how are you today? Thank you so much for finding time to join us once again for the Dear Parent Show. My name is Nashami, and I am honored to always have you join us. It's really, really a pleasure. And I want to appreciate every one of you that has been following us, watching every episode that we upload, for those comments and those shares. Thank you so, so very much. You're helping us spread this beautiful communication and message about parenting. And I just want to say this: if you are joining us maybe for the first time, ama you've been busy and you've been off kidogo, I beg, do me a favor, go back and watch the episode you missed out. There are so many episodes. Just go back and watch from the very first one, please. I mean, ziko hapo. So just go and watch and be part of the journey as we continue, and it will be such a blessing and such an honor. Today, we are having an amazing episode once again. One thing I've always said, that there is never an episode that is like the other one. Please, never, never. There's always something new that we're bringing your way. And today, I am honored to have an amazing young man. What a blessing. It's the first young man on set. Yay! Wapi shagwe vigelegele ya young men. Yay! I'm so excited. But it's an honor. It's really an honor. And we're going just to interact and get to learn a few things about him and just talk about this whole amazing thing about raising this generation that I love so much. Gen Z are my peeps. Oh, sorry, tunafanyanga hivi. Now I love Gen Z ni watu yangu mbaya. But anyway, we're just going to have amazing conversations, and I'm glad you're here to join us and have this great communication and conversations. Hi.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
Uko how?
I'm fine, niko poa. Me relax tu.
Relax.
Yeah.
Birthday yako ilishapita?
Man, juzi.
Sisi tuna growing mapema. We are those guys.
I imagine.
Tunajitanga alpha babies.
You guys?
Me I'm also January baby.
Oh, okay.
Like you.
Oh.
So we begin. Tunazaliwa, mambo ni mengi. Let's get born and continue. Mambo ni mengi sana.
Yeah, very true. When ni Capricorn?
Yes, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh yeah, I'm in Aquarius.
Yeah, you know, there's a friend of mine who insists, why are you not Aquarius like me? And I'm like, because I'm Capricorn.
Exactly, me.
Anyway, how have you been generally?
I've been good. I've just been good. Niko tu poa. Me relax tu. Sina story mingi.
Life iko mzuri, iko bie.
Niko poa.
Haina mbu, netwagaje?
Mbwe. Haina.
Sorry, kwani wewe ni Steve Simple Boy?
Kwani nilikuwa hapo kusema?
Ni hivyo tu, yeye ndio mtu wa Kiswahili.
Okay.
Anyway, so karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Thank you for agreeing to be with me on set today.
Thank you so much.
So I just want you to tell these amazing people, who are you? We want to get to know you.
Okay, my name is Morgan Mukungi. I'm still a student in the University of Nairobi. Anything else? I feel like I don't know. I'm just a chilled guy, man.
Yeah, right. Okay, check it pose. You're my chilled guys, you know. Morgan, what are you pursuing in college?
I'm doing economics and statistics. I'm a fourth-year student.
Economics and statistics.
Yeah.
That thing is not funny.
It's not. It's really.
And it's not easy.
It's not.
Can I give you some funny story that I'm sure you know? But let me tell you this. When I went back to school. It had been almost, 2011 to 2030. That's 12 years gap.
Yeah.
So I went back to school. First thing, my mind had to come back to the fact that I'm a student. And then the very first semester, I had a unit in business statistics. I almost quit school because I was like, ninalipa pesa kuumia. I was like, this is torture. So I'm imagining 4 years of econ and statistics. Can I give you a salute? Yes,
ni maombi tu.
Ni maombi. Ni God man.
Ni God. But I'm blessed nimefika this far. Yeah.
Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And Morgan, tell me about your family.
My family, we are. I have two siblings, a small sister and a big bro. Yeah. My small sis ako still in high school.
Uh-huh.
I have a big bro who's like 4 years older than me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all.
So wewe ndio uko katikati
Mimi
yao.
niko katikati, I'm the middle child. Unajua middle child tunaonewanga sana, but it's okay.
Middle child mnaonewangwa?
Middle child, yeah, bro.
Why?
I feel like
The first born ndio uharasiwa
na
last born kuspoiliwa, middle huko tu.
ni like first born haizitumwa, last born pia haizitumwa, nasema yeye ni mdogo sana. So
first born is more grown up.
Ni mdogo sana. So wewe everything, man, imagine everything.
Okay. I'm a fourth born. Okay, katikati yao wote. But si feelingi like ninalemewa sana.
Wewe feelingi?
No.
Okay.
Ama ni jumini kichwa ngumu.
Maybe.
But anyway, so Morgan.
Yeah.
I want you to tell us anything, and I mean anything that you'd want to share with us about Morgan growing up. Especially the younger years. Kama mtoto ka class 1, 2, 3, 4, thereabout. Anything, any highlight?
Morgan as a kid was very curious. I was very curious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nilikuwa so devoted to my goals, feel like, but it come with so many challenges. Because sometimes uko na self-doubt about what you want, ama if you can achieve those goals. Yeah, and I don't know, I feel like nilikuwa so nikijali what people say. I don't know what nizisema, but I used to be like that. Yeah. Okay,
and another thing, would you judge yourself or rather conclude that when you are a young boy,
yeah,
would you say you were a good child ama unajua wengine wetu hatakuwa good, so na tunajijua wewe unajiranga?
I think I was a good guy. I was a good boy, for real I was a good child. Sikuwa napenda ku disappoint my mom, so that's why sikuwa itwa sijui discipline case. Mimi nilikuwa one of the good pupils sijui nini.
Wait, sorry. If some of us will begin talking, watu hata tusianze because okay, nice, that's good to know. And where did you school? High school?
High school, I was in Kabarak High School.
Kabarak. Yeah. Tell me about, because now high school is when you are a teenager, right? Tell me about your teenage years, the highlights, the challenges.
So when I was in high school, so that's when I started to be rebellious kidogo. Yeah. Me, man.
Rebellious. Okay.
As much as in a sound so for not me, but nilianza kuwa rebellious kiasi.
Okay.
Not rebellious like that of kiasi, as in so, but nilianza kuwa rebellious like kiplani. Because maybe sometimes my mama ananiambia nifanye hivi, I don't want to do. Sometimes ananiambia usifanye hivi, maybe I want to do something. Yeah. So maybe I feel like maybe ilikuwa peer pressure at some point. Because maybe una grow and you know, like in the first time nenda boarding. Yeah, because my first time going to boarding was in Form 1. So niko away from their eyes. Una meet new people are introduced to new things and stuff. So you just una experience. Kwanza I think nilipata culture shock when I went to high school. Yeah. So many things, so different things. I was like, yeah. Kwanza in Form 3, I feel like in Form 3 ndo yeah.
Can I ask you an off question, and you can answer or not, but just in line with that. In your teenage years, did you have any crush?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You had some crush. How did you deal with your crush?
Hata sikuweza kuongelesha.
Nice one.
I was so shy, man. I was hata sikuwa hiyo.
Yo ni chini ya maji
tu like unaangalia tu, it's okay. Acha tu angalia cut, stay there and look pretty. Mimi niko tu hapa. So I wasn't sikuwa na confidence like that. So,
okay. Yeah. All right. So for you would say the greatest challenge would be peer pressure brought some elements of rebellion. And venye umesema ulikuwa huku unapenda kukasirisha mama yako, so those dots of rebellion, man's mama alikuwa na feel like what has happened to my favorite one?
What has happened to my boy? I know for sure, but ilifika time anaacha tu ufanye vitu unafanya. Maybe I understand, maybe this ana grow. My boy is not young anymore and stuff. Yeah, so And it wasn't that bad. And I think
Okay.
nimesema inakaa so bad, but it wasn't that bad. I feel like tulikuwa to some high school kiburi and stuff. Yeah.
And so right now, of course, you're past your teenage years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how is your relationship with your parents right now?
My relationship is great. Yeah, I've never had problems with my parents. I feel like nimekuwa we always talk. Kama ni something wrong with me, I have a problem, I can just go to them and talk to them about it.
Wow. So you would say your parents are your friends?
Yeah, they are. They literally are. Kwanza my dad, I love my dad so much. Anakwanga someone you can talk to. And anytime uko na problem, you can count on my dad. Yeah.
Amazing. You are blessed too.
Thank you so much.
To have a relationship with your parents.
I do, man.
Vanessa Swiss.
Yes, man.
So, Morgan, I want you and I to indulge in a letter here.
Yeah.
And guys, we always say this is our manual for this show. We call it Dear Parent, the book, and the show is Dear Parent still. And if you would like to have a copy of this, just check their details on the screen. You'll find, and you can always access a copy of Dear Parent. Sawa sawa. So Morgan and I are gonna read a letter here, and we're gonna discuss it because I want to hear a teenager's input in this particular letter, because one, this has been written by a teenager. Sindio?
Yeah, true.
Okay, can we do this?
Yeah, we can.
Great. Dear parents, we need you in our teenage years. So when you give up on us, we are also tempted to give up on ourselves. Teenage years come with so much, and it's like being given a product without a manual. We look up to you to be our manual in this phase of our lives. How I wish we worked together as we learn from you, since you are once at this stage of life. We have never been teenagers before. Yeah. So I'm listening to this student, this young person, and I'm looking at as a student that one thing, and I want you to tell me if you agree with this statement. I have been around young people, and they tell me the first person I wish was my mentor is my dad or my mom. The first person I wish I learned 1, 2, 3 from is my dad or my mom.
Yeah.
Is it a statement you'd agree with, and why?
I do. I feel like parents wanakonga role models for their kids. So if there's someone who can give them advice, the first person you look to ni your dad, because I admire this guy so much. If you come and pair like advice, it would be so great to me. So someone that I feel to like my dad should be the first person to be like, you can go here, like advice too. Yeah, so I feel like that's so true. Yeah.
And number 2 thing, according to this young person, anasema, you know what guys, you guys have been teenagers before.
Yeah.
Sisi hatujai kuwa teenagers. Okay. Tell me about that argument, the way we try to make you people grow up very fast, and we forget we were also once as little as you.
It's actually true. Like, I understand from the point here, you guys, anasema, like, you guys have been teenagers before. So I feel like parents, you need reflex. Like, you don't want like your kid or anyone to make the same mistakes as you. So like, unakuwa so harsh to them. You don't even, like, hata notice like I'm being so harsh. Because you need reflex, you just don't want someone to make the same mistakes as you. Ama you just want the person to be better, like, to be better than you. So like, utakuwa so harsh. The child won't understand, because obviously like, mbona uko so nini, like uko so hivi, mbona uniongeleshe and stuff. Yeah, so.
So would you say when parents are harsh,
yeah,
they have best interests at heart at the end of the day?
Yeah. Like nimekam ku understand it right now, but obviously at that point
you
don't understand, because uko too like so emotional about things. You're not rational about your like in your thinking. So feel like parents wako so harsh. Obviously it's not a good thing, but like wako so harsh, nikijua nataka to the best. Yeah.
The agenda is good, the approach is bad.
It's poor, but
hapo kwa approach kidogo.
Yeah, it's poor, but sometimes that I don't think wanna like wanaelewa like maybe I'm being too harsh. Yeah, and I come to from a point of love. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think I love that place when hapo penye amesema tu ati you guys have been here before. Sasa sisi hatujawahi, but hatuelewi, alafu mnatukimbiza.
Imagine, yeah.
We are sorry, young people. Very sorry. Anyway, he says, I know we make mistakes.
Yeah.
And yes, we do disappoint you many times.
Yeah.
Sometimes we regret our mistakes, but sometimes we are proud of them, and we do not know better.
Yeah.
But this is her plea. Just be there for us. Help us get better. Do not give up on us, please. Morgan, there's a case scenario of a child. Allow me use your example as much as it's not that. You are this calm boy, good boy, disciplined, and then you go to high school, and then rebellion can come in. But there are people who actually, when they're allowing rebellion in, it's not because they want to be rebellious. They just want attention. Talk to me about young people and attention seeking and ukora zenye mnatufanyanga ndio tuwatambue.
Attention seeking, I feel like you need too much of a, like, that's a personality thing. Yeah. So some people like attention, some others don't.
Yes.
When people like wengine wakifika high school, some people don't even like the attention. That's why wanaka in their room so much. So I feel like your stuff, your personality, it's just your stuff, your like
attention seeking.
It's just a personality thing. Yeah, I don't.
So it won't be like, it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
But they're now like this young person, anasema, two things. Number one, there are mistakes we make and we regret. But the parent sees you make mistakes. They would want to skin you on that. Sometimes it's like mzazi haoni, wewe mwenyewe uko remorseful tayari. Haujafurahia kitu umefanya. But mimi sitaki kupe hiyo chance ati uniambie mom yenyewe ukweli hata mimi na feel too vibaya about this stuff. I'm like, how could you? Nina kuona guys, what I do whatsoever. Like, do we give you guys room to even express yourselves if you're having issues, or even if you're coming to terms with your own shortcomings?
I feel like it depends with how big of the problem it is. Yeah, if it's like a big problem, like how could you? I feel like anywhere in the world, like at any age, if you make a big problem, lazima utakuwa like how could you? But if it's small, I don't think itakuwa that bad. Maybe I'm speaking of in a point of like privilege. I'm a juice. Maybe sijakuwa in that situation a lot, but what I'm just like, what I can just say ni, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. All right, we continue. She says, with all the transition and changes, how we long to be closer to you for guidance and help in different things. However, you have put such a gap between us and you, and we are left many times in cocoons, not knowing who to talk to or who to turn to. It bothers me when my best friend and mentor is someone else who is your age, but it's not my parent. Yes, they help us in different spaces, but it would have been more rewarding and fulfilling if my own parent was the one doing that. I believe that when I get to my 20s or even 30s, I will still be your child. I do not want you to pass me to the society. No, I want you to continually be my parent and play that role even as I keep growing up. Now, transition, the beauty about transition is a lifelong thing. Like every time we are transitioning into something and into another. And no wonder even in the corporate world right now, we have lots of coaches, different types for different things. So when you're transitioning, there's someone to guide you into that. So you agree with me that a parent is the first coach, right? And so, but I just want you to tell me about now, like for example, in your case, transitioning, let's say from primary to high school, then from high school to campus, and kidogo kesho you're transitioning into the workplace. Would you say you have had a support system wakati wa transition?
Yeah, I would say I always have. When I'm transitioning to another like phase of my life, I feel like nimekuwa na I have a support system every time,
How has your mama been of help to you in your transition, for example?
My mom has been everything, for real. My mom has always been there. Any decision I make, amekuwa tu hapo na like and accept whatever comes with that, consequences of my decisions and stuff. Everywhere from primary to high school to university. I feel like too, that's all I need in life, because that's all I got. Ni able to like in every decision you make, this like your family lazima ndio itakuwa like there for you. Nimesema my mom was like she's always been there.
And you've said your dad is your friend.
Yes, my dad is my friend.
So when you're walking the journey of transition, you're sure mzae got your back?
Ina depend na saa kitu.
Nice. I was wondering mbona tu kutoka family ya mzuri hivyo.
It depends. Ina depend man. Si ati wazazi ni pia ni wakali man, but as time goes wana relax kiasi, unaweza notice. But si ati any decision I make ati my dad atakuwa tu like they are proud of me ama ana accept my decision or something. Yeah. It depends with what umefanya. If it's something like out of my control, I couldn't control that. Like my dad obviously atakuwa hapo na understand. But if it's something like something I can control, ama a decision I can control, and consequences ni mbaya, so like I don't think atakuwa.
Okay. Would you easily tell, okay, between mom and dad, who would you easily tell when you have a girlfriend?
Nitaambia naye. Hakuna. I can't tell you.
Neither nor.
Mpaka siku nitawaleta tu kwa nyumba hivi. Ndio nawaambia sasa nishaamua.
Kwa hivyo utaleta bibi.
Hivyo
sio girlfriend.
Sikagizo mchezo zingine. Siwezi leta mtu. No.
Tucheze chini na hiyo kwa sasa. When the time is right, you'll tell her I'm marrying this one. Unamleta.
Ni hivyo.
Okay. Okay, I hear. But on the flip side, do you have someone in the age of your parents that you can tell that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I actually do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's important because at the end of the day, we need somebody to be talking to staff.
Yeah.
So at least, so I'm glad how uko naye.
Yeah.
Juu kuna mwingine ana ako tutajua No, it's important to have somebody that you can always open up to because sometimes we need guidance because fact is, Morgan, you would date somebody and maybe things will go south.
Yeah.
You'll suffer a heartbreak. But because you've not told anybody, Buddha unajina stu pole pole.
Chini ya maji.
I hear you. Sawa. So, one more thing, she says, forgive us, though, for the times we have made your efforts seem to hit a snag because we have been rebellious in different ways, right, Morgan? Yeah. We are learning, we are growing, and we want to get better. Just help us, trust us, and look at the brighter side of things. I am sure in the long run, we will all be glad that the teamwork bore good fruit. Do not give up on us. Do not despair and feel it's all in vain. Keep walking with us. Hold our hands through this journey and this transition. Now, you have been raised well, for example. Your parents have done their bit. They have instilled the right morals in you. They have done everything. But sometimes we do all this, but now when we are releasing you to the world, again, we don't trust that you'll make the right decisions. Tunawashuku bado. Is it because we have not done a good job or it's just a parental instinct?
I feel like,
shida yetu ni nini?
That's what I'm going to like your stuff here, reflex. I feel like it's just a reflex thing. You just uko so caring about this person. Like everything uko too paranoid about them leading them to the world and stuff. Yeah, so you're just paranoid. You're paranoid, like you're just paranoid. Maybe my kid maybe sijui nini tamfanyikia. I don't want her to make mistakes. Ama sijui nini. It's just like parental instincts. Yeah.
So wazazi tuko paranoid, tukubali.
Ni paranoid to like hakuna tiji you have not done a good job. You have done a good job because
you've done a good job. Yes.
So it's not your problem. You only like to parental instinct.
So we just need to deal with that paranoia feeling.
Ni hivyo tu, like you have to own option.
Because we've done our bit, right?
Hey, we struggle.
Tumengangana. And they finish up with this. We will always pray for you and we thank you for your unending support, ensuring we get needful things for this life. Thank you for your role in our lives. We acknowledge your efforts and commitments. Morgan, have you at any point as you keep growing, maybe I think that must have been either in high school or saizi in campus, like you pause for a moment and genuinely thought through when you unasema really parents have done work, like pause and appreciate them?
Like every time. Every time you just appreciate where you are. Ukijiangalia, like sometimes you just pause and just be in the moment, unasema wow, nye nimetoka mbali. Maybe sa kama life ni ngumu, sasa ndo unafika unasema nimetoka mbali, man, I can't let this small thing inifanye because nimetoka so far. So at time nasimamanga like at some point and just appreciate how far I've come.
No. Now, do you appreciate your mom is called Margaret. Do you appreciate Margaret personally? Like, mwambia, mom, nilikuwa nitakwambia 2 things. Man, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever done that?
Namwambianga mara mingi, but sasa niye ni wale wenye atakengi kusikia stuff kama hizo kwa so.
Kwa nini?
I don't know. I think ajazoea kupata kupokea hizo ajui exactly. So unapata
na mzae.
Mzee hata ongeange hata sasa.
Umaimsho?
Namsho. Mzee hata kangizo vitu za emotions.
Hizo ni gani
Morgan? Hizo ni gani maana tumwambia I love you anakuambia unasema nini?
I love you ambia.
Anafanya tu hivi.
Chonjo.
Ama mtumile emoji hivi.
Strong
hivyo.
Nimekuget lenga cheza chini.
Yeah.
But because sometimes I know parents do a lot, and one thing personally I always tell every parent, it's important to acknowledge and tell a parent, you have done well. You are committed to this assignment. I'm sure you have had these instances, and even from friends, of the way parents go out of their way kuhakikisha mtoi ako shule, like you go through school because of finances. Mtoi pengine amekuwa msickling. Parents have done all they can. Mtoi amekuwa rebellious. Parents, some have even had to now look for a professional to work with their child out of depression and stuff. So sometimes I tell parents thank you. But I always want young people to tell their parents thank you. Because, man, it goes a long way kuambiwa asante. It's like if I give you this book and say, Morgan, this is yours. You'll be like,
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, because I have done something. In as much as it is my choice to give you or not. Yeah, but it's really something. So I love that in as much as they don't respond, they to expect, but you pass the information to them.
Yeah, you can always tell, like, hata kama hawaja respond, like wako appreciative that you are appreciating them.
And like, some people wanasemanga, ai manze kukaa hivi na mzae kwanza kuambia mzae manze things inaweza kuwa hard, sitafanyaje.
It can,
See, we can do a text.
Yeah, we can. I usually do because I feel text ni way easier than kuambia.
One on one. Juu ukiwa hata asipojibu ungena blue ticks sema
au anajibungu na blue tick. So
somebody said, next time you receive a blue tick, don't be quick to be upset ati mtu amelenga. Sometimes haina comeback.
Yani ako so overwhelmed. Hata hivyo ndo kwa kichongo najiambia ako overwhelmed basi.
Chapa blue tick akisonga.
Ako overwhelmed, man.
But anyway, now as we begin to wind up, I want to ask you to do 2 things. Number 1, I want you to talk to a young person. A Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I want you to talk to a Gen Z, from a Gen Z to a Gen Z. That which is in your heart for a minute and 2. Just look at this camera and then speak to another young person. Yes.
Okay. I would just like to tell you just to invest in yourself. Like, invest in yourself is just a general word. But you can invest in yourself in Amanisha. Just every day you just learn a new skill. You try to improve yourself. There's value in improving yourself in every aspect of your life. Yeah, I feel like anything you want to achieve, like you want to pursue, just go for something you're passionate about. Yeah, it goes a long way kufanya something you're passionate about because that's what your heart wants. So if you like, maybe you're being forced to do something which you feel like you don't want, just go for something you want. I'm telling you, for real, just go for something you're passionate about.
Like amazing. From a Gen Z to another. Sisi ma millennials tumekaa kando kidogo. Sisi ni wapenzi wasikilizaji.
Wapenzi watazamaji,
my friend, acha tu tukae hivi. And then I have 2 more things for you. Number 1, or the number 2 now. What is, given a chance, no, actually I have 3. Given a chance in your family, the way you've been brought up and the way everything is right now, if you're given a chance to ask, maybe if something can be done better or something could have been added, anything that, umepewa blank check, and your parents, like Morgan, what is the one thing you think we should do better or we should up? What is the one thing that you'd point out? Anything. Me, I believe in everything will happen the way it should have happened. Because it's for the man I am right now, I feel like everything will happen to how it's supposed to happen. So I don't think neza there should be an improvement here or there. You're good.
Yeah, I'm just good. For me personally, Na si eti inakaa mtu mzuri sijui mbona, but me I feel like ni hivyo tu. Yeah,
you're content.
I'm just content with everything. Even kama ili happen by, it's just okay. That's even though many shaped to be what I am today. So,
okay. Yeah. Now that you have been shaped like that and grown like that, one day, a few years to come, one day you'll be a father. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. Utakuwa unaitwa mzae.
Man.
Wewe tu sasa utaitwa mzae. Kama jamaa anasema mzae amekaa, mzae.
Ati baba nani?
Sasa wewe sasa. Hii Morgan tutapunguza kidogo tuanze kuita baba nani. Yeah. But when you will be a father, what is the one thing that you have picked from your father that you'd want to pass on to your son?
From my father. Like my dad put family first in everything. Like we do everything together. That's what I want to do. Like anytime it's supposed to eat, we eat together. I feel like it's something small, but it's not small in a way. Like everything we do together. We're supposed to go to see my sister in high school, tunaenda wote. Supposed to do something and something. We're supposed to go somewhere, we go together. Like I feel like even itakuwa like it builds so much unity and like you guys unaelewa to like this a family setting. Yeah. It's something small, but I feel like it's something in a build a family. Yeah. So just being available for everything, like niko tu there. Yeah, I'm just there.
Present.
Yeah. I'm a present dad, exactly. Aww. Anything. Hey, wait. Bana mimi dad sawa mimi. Anyway, so I'm present in everything.
Yeah. Morgan.
Anything,
wow. Sawa daddy, babaki. Yo, Lord give me life so that when he's a father, I'll be able to call him Baba Nani or father.
Acha tufanye hivyo na. Unaonanga vile pastors wanafanyanga
receive.
Hivyo.
When you receive, miss receive. When you receive. But anyway, parting short, I want you to speak to some parents. And for this one, I want you to appreciate parents for what they do. I want you to be a voice for the Gen Zs, telling us millennials, wazazi wenyu, thank you for everything. So in your own words, just take a few minutes and appreciate wazazi leo.
Okay, see, the whole show have been pro-parent. Mi nimekuwa nikitetea parents for I feel like nimetetea parents sana. So I just say, me honestly, I always appreciate parents. Parents wanafanya a lot. Those people cry kama maybe we don't even see. They just go through a lot for us just to have something. Maybe you just want something. Ama kuna kitu you always been wanting. They're always there. Wata try everything for you to make you happy. As much as sometimes you think they are so harsh. Ama they're so they're so like harsh to us. Like just they're. I just want to appreciate them. Me niko tu like I just want to say thank you for everything. You guys be blessed. Yeah.
Thank you. On behalf of parents, tunapokea hiyo Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Asante sana kwa kukua mtoto mzuri na kwa kuona mambo ambayo tunafanya. And do me a favor. Please be praying. I know you do. Continue praying for your parents. Because if your parents excel, you excel. Sindio? And that is a charge you're also giving to every young person. Love your parents, appreciate them, support them, pray for them. That is your responsibility by this as a young person. Hao wanafanya hizi zote. Yako ni gani? Kuwapenda, kuwaheshimu na kuwaombea. Let us be a different breed of children. Si tu wenye wazazi wanasemanga aki ni nini niliza. Wacha mtoto aseme, God, mimi ndio uliamua unipe tu. Sasa bariki wengine. Je, mimi umenibariki sana na huyu mzuri. Be that kind of child. But thank you so much, Morgan. I really appreciate that you came. And I've learned one and two things from you. And as because, by the way, disclaimer, you know, as much as I'm a mother, you know, I'm a daughter too. Bado pia mimi ni mtoto wa watu. And I have parents that I need to love, respect, and pray for. So you have been reminding me of also my responsibility as a child to my parents. But thank you so much for choosing to be with us today on Dear Parent Show.
Thank you for giving me this platform for it. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You told us you're Morgan Mukungi.
Yes,
Morgan. Karibu niulize jina. Mweni Morgan.
Mimi ni tatu Morgan. Basi ni sawa.
Hata M-Pesa ni Morgan. Unajua huwezi jua sisi.
Hata M-Pesa
you never know.
M-Pesa ni jina ya mama.
Cheza chini, usiungesema na sauti.
Usinidia parent ama.
Ni mtoto wa mama, nimekubali.
Shida ni ID.
But you have your ID now.
I do.
Yeah, anyway, hiyo ni
Yes,
behind the
sawa,
scenes.
sawa,
Tuongea
sawa.
offside. But thank you so much.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you so much.
And keep being an amazing young man. I pray that everything you're setting, venye ulikuwa unaambia vijana about kujibuild na kujijenga, I pray that everything aligns for you. And looking forward to see you in the future.
Appreciate it.
Especially when you are a father. Hii kitabu tulisema na dem mwingine, hii kitabu watoto wenyu wasiandike.
Sindio?
Watoto wenyu wasiandike. So nyinyi kweni tu wazazi wazuri so that wakikuwa na issues wanakuja tu mnapiga story. They don't need to look for a space to write.
Yeah. Na si pia imaanisha wazazi si wazuri.
Si ati si wazazi si wazuri but tuseme ku create your space.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Ndio your communication is happen easy and easy. But thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Well guys, thank you so much for having us. It was awesome. It's always an amazing one. Leo Gen Z ametufanyia ile stuff. Najua wazazi leo wataringa, watafurisha vichwa because he has been mtetezi wa wazazi. Yay! But thank you once again for joining us. It's always a joy and an honor. I appreciate each and every one of you. From us to you, Mungu awabariki sana. Keep being amazing. Dear young person, heshimu wazazi. Penda wazazi. Ombea wazazi. Dear parent, keep doing it. Keep parenting. You are doing an amazing job and I am proud of you. And Morgan is proud of you guys too. So thank you so much from us to you. Turus, God bless.